Oh no, we got a whole bunch. Oh my god. I'm stuck in here.
This is going to.
I need to get out, get out, get out. Oh my god. I gotta find my way to a safe place that's not a safe place. Is that a giant fucking bear? Oh no, get away, get away. It's not good. Oh my god. Get away, get away, get away. Ah, that stupid bear. That's someone's summoned bear, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't really care. Summoned it again. Alright, not good. Oh no, I almost fell off. Oh shit. Fuck. Alright, I gotta figure out how to not fall to my death here. Alright, so, I have no idea how I'm gonna survive since I fell over here. Says I. There's no way I survived that fall. The game is very cranky right now because I'm where I'm not supposed to be. Shit. Yeah, there's no way I'm surviving that. Oh! Oh, that's right, I have the special ability. However, I'm now stuck in the environment. I'm gonna have to reload. Wow. So there's a lot of guys when you come out of that area. I need to properly equip some items. I need some splash bombs, probably. Oh man, they put me in here right away. Okay, so hold up. No, no, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, damn it.
This is going to hurt.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that fucking bear, man. Man, I do not know, unless there's a way that I can get on top of a building or something. Oh, I forgot there was an unstuck feature. I forgot all about that. Honestly, I forgot all about that. That's on the main menu, isn't it? Or on the menu panel. I forgot. Thanks for the Hex. So since we're here, unstuck.
You'll regret this.
That worked. Thank you for that. I wonder how often you can use that.
This is gonna hurt.
Dude, he's got 2 bears now.
To us.
Dude, and now I'm locked in a corner.
This is going to hurt. You're not back for our man. This is my lucky day. This is gonna hurt. This is how it's done. You're no match for our man. You're right. Your gold belongs to us now.
There's still one more guy. No! Fuck! Ah! There was another dude there, and he got me after I killed the boss. That sucks. But that's also probably a cheese location that I could get to if I need to. Alright, let's try that again. Unstuck.
This is gonna hurt. I'm taking down bigger foes. Making me angry. You're no match for our man.
Get out of the way.
No, you'll regret it.
This dude right here is pissing me off.
Your man. This is my lucky day. You're right.
God, the music right now is intense. Alright, where's that last fucker at? Woo! Alright, that time I survived. Alright, alright, alright. Composite bow, let's check that one out. No, it's not better than what I have. What? Do I have a game I'm playing the 10th? No, I'm busy. What's up, JP, by the way? Hey, JP. I'm starting Dune Awakening on the 5th, and so I'm playing Dune Awakening from the 5th until the 13th. That's the exclusive stream. And then on the 13th, I start the Altars, and then I'll be balancing the Altars as the main stream with Dune Awakening in the afternoons until I beat the Altars, and then I'll keep with Dune Awakening, and then Death Stranding 2 comes out on the 20... I think I'm doing Head Start, so that'll be like the 24th or something, and then I'll be doing Death Stranding 2 as the main game, with Dune Awakening as the secondary, and that'll carry me through until whatever I decide to do in July, which I don't know yet. I know at the end of July we have Tales of the Shire, but I may do Destiny 2 DLC on June 15th, or I might do a Rogue Trader second playthrough. Have not decided for the month of July. Is Mind's Eye, is that the like, man, I can't remember which one that is. Is that the one that people are comparing to Grand Theft Auto? I know I saw a trailer for it recently, and I can't, off the top of my head, can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, cyberpunkish. Okay, yeah. With like cars and okay, yeah, I remember. I do remember the trailer now.
Don't get too curious.
Really? How? No, don't tell me. Let it stay between you and Mother. I feel she has a hand in this. Thank you for stepping up for us. I promised a hefty reward, and now it's yours. And since Mother helped with reclaiming the seat of the Elders, maybe her grace will also guide us with the matter of the empty temple.
The empty temple.
Frigg, the matron who served there, disappeared one fateful day. We searched everywhere, but it was no use. It was like she vanished into thin air. The sacred totem of Mother, passed down from matron to matron, disappeared with her. Without it, we can't appoint a successor. And the temple has remained empty ever since.
Why did she leave?
It's hard to blame her. She left after the massacre of Gunvalder. Her daughter was with a man from that tribe, and was in the village when it happened. Frigg was furious that we didn't come to their aid. But tell me, would anyone have helped us if the situation had been reversed? Of course not. I've spent years questioning whether I made the right decision back then. Even now, I don't have an answer. And I no longer have the strength to dwell on it. You're right. Only a matron can brew the sacred potion that allows us to enter the battle frenzy. Without it, the Vulgar tribe isn't worth much.
If you want to find her, I can help.
We gave up searching for her a long time ago. It's pointless. Mother made her judgment clear. But if you're set on trying anyway, speak with Bride. He'll know more than I do.
Okay. That gets us on to the next quest. Follow her path. So we're going to move on to the next quest, but before we do, there's something very important that I wanted to point out here because I haven't heard a single person complaining about the fact that Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon is jam-packed with loading screens. And yet, Starfield supposedly was this horrible game because it had all these loading screens. So let's just take a minute. This is a 2025 release, an amazing game, but where is the complaint? Where are the complaints about loading screens? This is why I'm pointing out the hypocrisy of the people who will shit all over Bethesda, but they won't make a peep about other games that have just as many, if not more, loading screens than Starfield. So here we have an example. We're doing a quest up in this region, and we're in a town, and here is a little village that we're going to go into. Loading screen. We just had a loading screen a second ago, exiting from a house. So this is a house, loading screen. Hang on. I'm going to go over here. What's this? Loading screen. What's up, Desmorius? Hang on, we're not done yet. Yeah, loading screens in Starfield were quick too if you're playing on a modern machine. I played on the Series X, which is what I'm playing this on. Loading screens in Starfield are just as quick. Loading screen. Hang on, we're not done. This is one little village. I'm going to show you the map here in a minute. And what I want to know is, where are the people making the angry, ranty, bitchy videos about how this game and this company, how this game sucks, this game is trash. You know, Awaken Realms needs to modernize their studio. They need to get with the program. Why can't it be seamless? Like, where are all the the super ranty, bitching videos about how this game sucks because it has so many loading screens? Hang on. I think that's all the village. That's all the buildings in this village. So this map, as an example, this is one tiny, I know, JP, right? This is one tiny area. Over here, another area that we were just at. Loading screens all over the place. This area up in here, loading screens. This area over here, we got all these villages. See, each one of these, if I go to I think it's this quest right here. So see each one of these orange dots? That's a major point of interest with loading screens. Every single one of these areas is a loading screen. You want to see something else? Hang on, I'm not done. We're not done. We are not done. I want to see the ranty, bitchy posts from the same people who shit all over Starfield.
I'll be keeping my eye on
I
you.
want to see those same people make videos about this game, and I want to see them shit all over this game for the loading screens. Here on, we're going to fast travel. We're going to fast travel to a city. Loading screen. Hang on. We're not done yet. Exactly, Hexcellence. It's a AA game and it's not Bethesda, so it's getting a pass because the people who hate on Bethesda make money as grifters. That's how they make a living, is by shitting on Bethesda. That's the grift. The grift is, it's cool to hate on AAA. AAA can't do anything right. AA beats AAA every time. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so here we are in town, right? Loading screen. Every building in this game has a loading screen to enter. Just like Bethesda games. Every single building, every single zone, every single structure, every single cave, every single ruin, every single dungeon has a loading screen to get into. Every single one. And yet, not a peep from the people who claim that the failure of Starfield was all of its loading screens. So, I'm calling you out, Bethesda haters. You gotta be consistent. Where's the hate for the loading screens in Tainted Grail? The Fall of Avalon. Get it together. If you gotta grift, you gotta grift everywhere. You can't pick you can't be, picky about where you're gonna grift. You gotta do it everywhere. You wanna know what the next one is? Hang on, we're not done yet. I'm gonna make another video because we got another topic that we're gonna do really quick. See this guy walking right here? So you see him walking? Where's he going? What's that? He disappeared into his building. What's this building? Alwyn's house. Well, who's Alwyn? Alwyn is a merchant who has a stall that he operates. Now, Alwyn just walked into his home and went to sleep. I've got a troll right now on YouTube who has been going around claiming, and this is his thing, his whole thing was, do the NPCs
in Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, do they move around, or are they just standing still in one position all day? Because that's what Avowed did, and that's the reason Avowed sucked, because the NPCs didn't move around. And I haven't seen any of the NPCs moving around in Tainted Grail, so I think the game sucks because it's got stationary NPCs.
He's literally been commenting on all of my videos today that the NPCs are stationary. And I'm like, tell us you haven't played the game without telling us you haven't played the game. Because the NPCs literally have a day-night cycle here. And they move around. We just saw the NPC going to his home. Now, if I park outside of his home really quick, I don't know what time he's going to come out in the morning. So let's rest until, say, 8 o'clock. I don't know what time he actually exits his home to go to his, he might already be, see, he's already here, so I came out a little too early. So this is Alwyn. Right here.
You doing okay?
I'm doing great. So Alwyn has a home over here. I've been into his home. I actually stole the key off of him to sneak into his home to rob him earlier in the game. He absolutely has a
Nice to see you.
home that he goes to. But you know what his job is? Do you know what Alwyn does all day? Do you know what Alwyn does for a living? He's a merchant with a stall in a town.
What brings you this way?
He doesn't need to be moving around doing lots of funny different animations and things because he's a fucking merchant NPC. His job is to stand here so that when I teleport into town, I can come up to him and say, dude, buy my shit. Buy my shit so that I can make money. I don't care if he's moving around. I need him to buy my stuff. And that's the only thing I care about. The only thing I care about is that he is here when I need him to be here to sell my stuff. And if I come here in the middle of the night and he's not here, which will literally happen if I go put a bonfire here and say rest until, say,
What brings you this way?
10 o'clock at night. He's gone. Where did he go? He went over to his house. He might even be walking right now, unless that's a guard. That's the priest. Oh, by the way, the priest also has his own house, if we follow the priest. But you know what the priest does during the day? He stands in one place and does his thing at the location he's supposed to do. The funny thing about the people who complained about NPCs in Avowed clearly never played Avowed, because NPCs do move around in Avowed and they have different things they do around town outside of their normal cycles. They just don't have houses because that game did not feel the need to build housing for the NPCs, whereas here many of the NPCs have houses. Not all of them, many of them do, and if you wait, you can follow them around as they go back and forth to their houses and so on and so forth. And if you try to come and sell things at night, they're not here, and you have to wait for them to show up during the day. Let's wait until maybe 7 a.m. Maybe we can catch one coming back. I don't actually know what time they wander back. Nah, see, he's already there.
Always a
So
pleasure
7
to see
a.m. they're already on site. This guy is not, though. So I wonder if he'll wander back at some point. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is the hypocrisy of people who are out there claiming the NPCs don't move around in this game when they do. The problem is they haven't actually played the game, or they haven't actually paid attention to the fact that the NPCs do move around during the night and day. And they do, in fact, many of them have homes and go to their homes. But it doesn't matter if they have a home or not, because their job is to sell you stuff. They're not meant to be there dancing and running around. This isn't Red Dead Redemption 2, where they have their own UI life cycle outside of whatever you're doing. So it's one of those things where I just think he just showed up, by the way, where I leaned down to move this milk crate and he just showed up. So as we can see, NPCs in Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon do indeed have a day-night cycle, and they do indeed move away from their merchant stands and go to their homes and come back. They have keys on them. You can steal the keys, you can rob their homes, you can follow them into their homes. People making up lies about the game. They haven't even played it.
I wasn't expecting company.
I think yeah, Avowed is a. I would consider Avowed a AAA. Obsidian is a big company with hundreds of employees. In my mind, Obsidian used to be a double A company, but once they got bought by Microsoft, and their team size increased across multiple games, they are AAA in my mind these days. They would be on the smaller end of AAA, but they're definitely AAA. Like they have multiple teams. They have a team working on Grounded. They have a team working on Avowed. They have a team working on Outer Worlds 2. They have a team working on the sequel to Avowed. Like they have, like I think 3 if not 4 teams across multiple products. That's AAA. That's not indie. Indie studios work on one game at a time, right? That's indie. The moment you start having a studio that works on multiple games at the same time, you're no longer indie. You are in the AAA territory.
I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Dude, this guy needs to stop halting me when I walk past. It's starting to get a little annoying, bruh.
Ah, so you're the one who lit up this sad old pillar. You almost caused a stir among those sad lumps. Almost. So, I guess you're not exactly what they've been waiting for. But you've certainly piqued my curiosity.
What are you talking about?
This tribe. Once hailed as mighty warriors. Now they're just sitting around, waiting for someone to save them. If it's not their matron they're hoping for, then it's for the pillar to flood the village in scarlet light. They've lost their purpose and are desperate for someone to give it back to them. That's what they call their priestess. She disappeared long ago and never returned. The Volker claim she took Mater's favor with her, leaving them cursed. They act like a spoiled child whose mother suddenly got cross with them, and they can't understand what is happening. It should be amusing, but somehow it's not.
So what does the pillar glowing even mean?
That's a good question. The pillar reacted to me when I first arrived, although very faintly. And now it's reacting to you for some undeniably fascinating reasons I'd love to hear about. But here's the real puzzle. Why does the pillar respond to creatures touched by the weirdness? And what exactly are they waiting for if nothing is ever enough? I doubt even Angsvar could answer that, but you should ask him anyway. I'm quite curious to hear what he'll tell you. Meet me later at the temple, fellow brother in the weirdness. I have a feeling we'll have plenty to talk about.
There's some phenomenal scenery in this game, JP. Like, I think they've done an exceptional job with the world building, especially with some of the like H.R. Geiger gothic elements mixed in with like the classic King Arthur stuff, and then they've got like the Roman mythology and the Roman architecture, and I think I missed something. I'm gonna go back outside.